The Chicago Bears reportedly tried to pull off what would have been a blockbuster trade for a coach, but one of the stipulations in this contract kept it from happening. We'll talk about all and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We got Bobby, myself, Haize in the building today, and Adam Schefter. I don't know why he won.
That was weird.
Hold on.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was strange. Technology is a motherfucker. Is all I can say to that.
Terminator.
Yeah, I don't know why Adam Schefter waits to drop shit like this early in the morning. Motherfucker's trying to sleep, bro. I needed my coffee to get ready for this one. But for Adam Schefter, the Chicago Bears called the Pittsburgh Steelers to see if they could potentially try to trade for head coach Mike Tomlin. Chicago's request was denied as Tomlin has a no trade clause in this contract. And Schefter also noted that there's at least one other team besides the Bears that also inquired about trading for Mike Tomlin. Now, we already knew that the Bears were turning over every leaf to try to find their next head coach. And it seems like they did make that call that a lot of Bears fans were calling for to try to trade for Mike Tomlin. How you feel about it, Bobby?
Hey, you can't knock them if they tried. Hey, it was a long shot anyway. We kind of know where Mike Tomlin heart sits. That sits in the city of Pittsburgh, and he loves the organization. He's been there over 18 years with the organization. So y'all already know it was gonna be tough to trade him away anyway. And I'm not surprised that him and his agent negotiated a no trade clause in his contract to pretty much help him dictate on where he wants to go if he was to seek out a trade or if they was to go to him with the trade. But something that I'm thinking about that's a little interesting as well. Do you call Kyle Shanahan? I know that they pushed away, but do you still try? Because I feel like you knew the answer was going to be no with this. Do you still try to call Kyle Shanahan?
They may have. That would have been before they even started all these interviews. They could have made a call. And I want to keep in mind, like when people like Adam Schefter come out with this, it's not necessarily the Bears is like, hey, we got 2 first-round picks. Do you want them? The call could have very simply been like, hey, would you guys look into trading? Would you consider trading Mike Tomlin? The Steelers probably said no, and he has a no trade clause. All right, cool. Thanks for taking the call. Same thing could happen on Kyle Shanahan. They could have very well called him like, hey, would y'all be interested in trading Shanahan? They probably got told, hell no, hell fucking no, and then they moved on.
It's really that simple, y'all. I don't think a lot of times when you just try to gauge interest, you automatically just jump to assets. Haize, I think what you said was right on the money. Sometimes you could just call to say, hey, what if? You know what I'm saying? What would a deal look like if you were feeling like you were ready to move off of Kyle Shanahan or Mike Tomlin? And they was like, well, hey guys, we're not interested. And to your point about them probably already calling Kyle Shanahan, I believe like right after the season, they released that them guys ain't going nowhere. So that could have been sparked up. You know, if we just trying to make assumptions here, that could have been something that has already happened for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it does show that the Bears are taking this coaching search serious enough to the point to where they're making all types of calls. They want to find the best guy for the job. I really do feel like they are focused on finding the best guy. I hope that they will. I hope when you're putting in this much, you're looking at this many people, all of that. I do hope that you end up finding it, because if you don't, that's your ass, Mr. Poles.
For real.
This is what comes down.
Your ass. Hey, I like. Look, the process is going longer than what most people feel, but the season is technically not over for everybody. So, hey, we just go with it, and I'm with you. We got to turn over those leaves and see who you can get up in here. Because if Mike Tomlin was on the market, he will absolutely be at the top of most people's list, regardless of how people feel about him. So they doing their due diligence. You got to give them credit to that, but it still comes down to, do you get the right guy at the end of the day? That's what we're going to be waiting on, regardless if we hear hiring next week or the week after or a month from now. We still going to have to wait until we see the production on the field for sure.
That's I know some Bears fans are going to be celebrating and singing to the hills if we hire Ben Johnson. And I'm at the point now in my Bears fandom until we have, you know what? Until we pass 7 wins, I don't give a shit about none of it, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you, bro. Nobody gets the benefit of the doubt for me anymore, bro.
For real, because the Bears, they could start off 4-2. They did. And then the season can go to hell. So we got to let this thing play out. We got to watch damn near a whole season before we be like, okay, cool. The Bears finally took a step forward, a good step.
People going to be like, why in week 10 are Chicago Bears Central just saying the Bears did a good job on the coach? Because we tired, y'all. We tired, bro. Like, we've been through this shit. We tired, man.
For real, this is about to be going on 4 seasons, y'all, and we only got 14 wins to show for it.
That's crazy, bro.
Teams get that in one season. Like, damn,
this is crazy. I guess while we're here, we might as well talk about it as well. Thomas Brown interviews for the offensive coordinator position for the Patriots.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it for him. Well, you know,
yeah, me personally, I think it'll give him an opportunity to go out there and really prove himself. You know what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of doubters, and there's still some doubts with me as well. But I did like, you know what I'm saying, before he was handed that plate of shit, it appeared that he was taking steps forward, and then he was handed the entire team, which kind of threw everything off. Maybe not more maybe he wasn't as comfortable as we seen him while he was just being the offensive coordinator. But hey, I think he deserves another look, and I hope he gets an opportunity. It doesn't necessarily have to be with the Patriots, but just another opportunity so he can go out there and prove himself, because I think he got a lot of good qualities that'll make for a good coordinator and eventually a good head coach years down the road.
Absolutely. But I will say this. If Thomas Brown does go over to the Patriots and becomes the offensive coordinator, and they got Vrabel and Thomas Brown, don't let Bears fans get a hold of that shit, especially if we have a losing season, bro. Like, Bears, oh my god, we should have kept Thomas Brown. Why didn't we hire Mike Vrabel? Oh my god,
the same was ready to and ready to throw away Thomas Brown to the Wolves after the season. But the revisionist history within the city of Chicago, we love going back 2 years, 3. I still see posts about we should have never let Jimmy go. Jimmy Butler been gone for years, guys. Damn near a decade almost. It's getting close to that. And we still bring him up, and he's been gone for a while. So
exactly. And y'all see the shit he's caused at every organization level he's been at?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Chicago fans are Chicago fans. It's always going to be the woulda, coulda, shoulda. But, I mean, a part of that also is because of the state of the franchises in the city. So, I mean, you gotta look at that as well.
Yeah, these owners, they treat us like we're a small market or something. Like, I don't understand it. But this is what we was born into this. Most of us, we was born into it. We was in diapers with a Bears hat on. Like, what the hell?
I didn't choose the Bears. My dad chose it for me, bro. Like,
you feel me? Like, come on, man. I told C-Dub yesterday, I blame you and your little brother, my other uncle, because y'all bogus. I blame y'all.
It's just the way that it goes, bro. That's the way the cookie crumbles, man. Yeah, but we just wanted to bring this news to you guys, man. The Bears did make inquired about trading for Mike Tomlin, and he has no trade because this thing. It's been almost a month. People have been talking about potentially trading for Mike Tomlin, and this motherfucker didn't had a no trade clause the whole time.
Yeah, that's crazy. And a lot of Bears, they making a noise about Ben Johnson too, about him just signing with somebody close to Chicago. David Kaplan just let everybody know that he's been signed with the guy since September. He didn't just sign with this guy last week. So we gotta let's look. You can fan how you want to fan, but I encourage you. Let's just take the stuff as it comes, because when we first heard the head coaching search, we said that Ben Johnson was going to favor the Jaguars and the Bears. And now what's circling around the narrative in the media is he loves Vegas for some reason now. So let's just pump the brakes. Let's just let it all play out, and we'll be able to draw conclusions once it's done, for sure.
Exactly, bro. It's too much shit going on right now for us. All the think pieces, all this shit, like, don't nobody know what the fuck's going to happen with this team, man. Like the thing is, everybody's so reaction. Oh my God, he just signed with somebody from the Chicagoland area. He's been signed with it. And do y'all know how many people around the world are from the Chicagoland area? We got some of the best schools. We got, like, come on, like, get over it. They don't mean shit. for coming to Chicago. Come on, bro. Do you think does everybody who comes to Chicago needs to have a Chicagoland, Illinois represent? No, so stop it, bro. It don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing, bro.
It don't mean nothing. Just because you grew up around Chicago doesn't make you a good coach, doesn't make you a good player. You got to put that shit on wax. You got to show B. Like, for real.
Exactly. Everybody just got to pump their brakes. We know we ready for the coach to be hired too, because I'm tired. I want to start talking about draft. I'm tired of talking about.
I heard you say it yesterday on the daily. Bro, was like, I'm tired.
I'm tired, bro.
I was like, I'm tired.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, of course we're gonna have to cover the news, bro. But I'm like, I just want to get into some draft analysis. That's really what I want to do right now. But it's not like I can pass up talking about the news that everybody's talking about with the team. But it's like, hey man, can y'all please just hire a coach soon? No wish bad upon. Oh no, fuck the Lions. I hope they ass get eliminated, bro, so we can just get this shit over and done with, bro.
Ben is available tonight. Like, what the fuck? For real. Get it over with.
Man. All right, man. Bobby and Dub still have the mailbag out soon, man. Make sure y'all following us at Chi Bears Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or voicemail for the mailbag, 773-242-9336 with the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bears related, y'all. Chi-Town up, Bear down. Peace.